Well, it's time for breakthrough. And as we enter GEM 3 of 52 insights, I'd like to just remind you that we are looking at a four-part series, each of them comprising 13 gems. The first part is dealing with break free from bondage. Part 2 is breakthrough imagined barriers. Part 3 is about breaking out of the box. And lastly, part 4, which we'll do in the fourth quarter, is about breaking into your promised land. We are currently busy with part 1, and in part 1 we've already dealt with breaking free, perfect imperfection, and this gem is about the belief battlefield. Our beliefs can be the brake that holds us back or the breakthrough that propels us forward. Most people have limited their future by putting a price on their dreams. They believe that they must first have the money before they can pursue their dream. One day when I have the money is a common statement that limits achievement or contribution. Money then becomes the key to unlock our future, and if we do not have it, we will remain imprisoned. But what if I told you that you do not need money to reach your dream? What if that statement was true? Would your life change? Would you dream differently? I'm sure your answer is yes. Money is released to the person who paints a picture that meets a societal need, not a selfish one. Money always follows value. If you want money to chase you, begin to share pictures in which others see value. If you do, you will never have to concern yourself with money ever again. Just the picture. The challenge to you today is, what picture can you paint that meets a societal need? When thinking about this picture, consider your gifts and talents, because the picture that links to your purpose will use your gift and talent. So you don't need money. Really? Might be your thought. Well, you see, you do need money if you believe you do. Because the money is based on a belief. When I grew up, I needed money to have new shoes. I needed money to have a haircut. I needed money to go to the grocery store. I needed money to go on holiday. Money seemed to be the answer to every dream, every need that I had. So of course my belief was tied to money. You see, our beliefs and values work as a filter either for or against us. And the question is, what are your beliefs? What beliefs do you have that are limiting your future success? If we change our belief, we change our opportunity. I want to tell you about the island breakaway that I could not afford, which changed my belief. I'd like to say it changed the way I do business. I wanted to take my wife on a holiday to Mauritius. And of course, my belief was that you needed money to go on holiday, and I'm sure you would agree. Money is necessary. Somebody once said, money is not the most important thing, but it's pretty close to oxygen. You see, I believed that I needed money, so when I looked in my bank account and saw none, it immediately disqualified me from going on holiday. But then I realized that my belief filters out ideas that could be the answer. So I chose to change my belief, and I said, what if one doesn't need money to go to Mauritius on holiday? As I pondered this thought, I began to ask some questions. The first question was, does Mauritius exist? Now, I had been there before, so I could answer an absolute yes. The next question I asked was, are there people that live in Mauritius? And the answer was, yes, there are. The next question was, do those people have money? And the answer was yes. I asked the question, do they have more money than what my holiday is going to cost? And the answer was absolutely. I asked myself the question, are there hotels in Mauritius? And the answer again was yes. Was there a means of transport to get me from my home in South Africa to Mauritius? And the answer was yes. Did I have the right equipment to enjoy my holiday in Mauritius? And the answer was yes. In fact, every single question I asked produced a yes answer. And being an engineer, I knew that before a building is erected, they usually put a billboard up outside with a picture on it that tells people something like now letting or just a few units left. And these billboards are often there before any construction takes place, and the reason being is the picture provides the money. So what I did was I created a billboard, and I emailed this billboard to Mauritius, telling those people that I have the ability to teach them a method that will turn their dreams into reality. Somebody replied and said, "Can you really do that?" I said, "Absolutely." A few months later, my wife and I were able to leave the airport at Johannesburg City and fly to Mauritius for a 7-day holiday. I did what I loved doing, so I can't call that work. So for 3 of those 7 days, I encouraged and taught people to change the way they do things. And there's many testimonies from those 3 days. But you see, Anne and I were able to enjoy a wonderful 7-day holiday together. And not only that, when we arrived back in our home country, we had money in our pocket. I had shattered the belief that one needs money first before you can do anything. And I hope that that story is going to open up you and give you the opportunity to just change your belief, even if it's just for the next hour, and see where it can take you. We'd love you to go and share your thoughts at a local map cafe. So send an email to mapcafe@map4life.com and we'll send you a list of cafes in your area. Write to us and share your thoughts at lifegems@map4life.com. Who knows, what you say may well become part of a book one day. Next week we're going to discuss Gem 4, which talks about cunning critics. Critics are experts at drawing attention away from their own lack of contribution by finding fault with those who have contributed. Please feel free to post this link on your Facebook and share it with your friends. If you're not yet registered with Map4Life, please do so at map4life.com, and every Monday we will email you a link to the latest recording. You are also invited to grow and learn by starting a map club in your area. If you do this, you'll teach others, and through teaching, that's the way to grow. Until we chat again, be sure that you are making a purposeful difference. Be mapped.